All right. We've reached the final inductee, the end of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage, Robert Thomson.
Did you ever think when you were that cadet at the business section of the Melbourne Herald that you'd ever get to the exalted position you now occupy in global media?
No, I was dead certain, actually.
Why did I know you were going to say that?
Actually, I was a copy boy. Speaking of accuracy, I was a copy boy. And Caro was a year or two ahead of me and destined for great things herself.
What's driven you all these years?
Sorry?
I'm sure she does. Yeah. What's got to where you are?
Look, having a great mum sitting over there and a great dad who's, I wish he could be here, two great brothers. Should I do the extended family as well?
A concise version, maybe.
Look, serendipity, obviously. You can't plan. In a way, I've always been sceptical of people who really plan ahead and imagine they're going to do certain things in certain ways at certain times, certain places, because the more you plan ahead, in a way, the more you disappoint yourself. But I do think, as a manager, because I think Mark's point about being tall and gangly and awkward, it's all true actually. But you bringing, and we shouldn't exaggerate it, but bringing an egalitarian ethos to any management job has really helped. And as a manager, having had the privilege, the true privilege of, from the age of 17, being exposed to all sorts of elements of, as Les said, of the craft, and having John Trevorrow rewrite my captions for 9 months at the Melbourne Herald. I mean, those sorts of things give you an unfair advantage when you go up against people who are better educated than you, quite frankly. In many respects, quite obviously more sophisticated, but at the same time, they just haven't had the virtue of that experience. And that, I guess, as an executive, that's what you worry about. But we try to train people, and frankly, some papers don't, but we genuinely do. But you know that young journalists these days are struggling to get the experience they need to be good journalists and great journalists.
Now to the question of what I asked all night. What's Rupert really like to work with?
Look, Rupert is incredibly supportive. I mean, unfortunately, the myth of Rupert looms larger than the person. And for those that have worked closely with him, like Julie and myself, what you see in him, and it's particularly pertinent in these circumstances, is someone who has a passion for a story. He has the heart of a journalist and the head of a business person.
Robert Thomson, congratulations.